Hey, what's happening everyone? I welcome you back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining. We're going to be embarking on another session of Geoguessr Duels in Ranked. We're currently sitting Master 2, sort of towards the top half of the leaderboard. We were in second a couple of days ago, but we had quite a wild ride from over 1100 down to the mid 800s. And then yesterday, I grinded at least 100 ELO all the way back up to close to 1,000. So we're sitting at 942. We're currently on a 4-win streak, and we hope to keep that alive, and we hope to thrive. So let's get into the action now. And we move right into our first duel against our first opponent. We'll wave at them, and let's have a good first round. All right. So, we got distinctly northern sun. An interesting, let's see, Numa Grand Lodge. So we have some kind of a lodge. I'm actually worried about getting the continent here, to be honest with you. I think I have to go South Africa. I'm just going to go right here. Ah, it was northern Botswana. That makes sense, actually. I totally forgot about Botswana. I was worried about Bolivia and then realized it wasn't. And then, yeah. Okay, that's fine. First round, that's okay. Round 2, let's continue. Okay, we got potential Russia, Ukraine. We have these square poles. Still in Cyrillic there with red signs. I don't know how far away from Moscow this would necessarily be, so I'm not going to go that far away. I'm going to stick in this little pocket here. It's my sort of Ukraine hedge pocket, sort of covering this general area, and hopefully it's not too far in any direction, depending on where the opponent guesses. Oh, and the opponent has a really nice southern Russia guess, and I couldn't for the life of me bring myself to go down there, but that is okay. Round 3. They didn't know what good guess. They didn't know that it has double meaning. That's okay. So we're in Europe somewhere. We've got some houses that don't give me a distinct vibe. We have this here, which is generally for left-hand drive to help against people coming this way. Not so much because people, if they were driving right, could see around the bend. So what do I think here? You know, I'm not entirely sure, but I like to go sort of southern England here. I think it's left-hand drive, but again, I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to have a go here. It was Luxembourg. Okay, so yeah. That's fine. Basically equidistant, he went Czechia, so that's a wash. Round 4. Okay, round 4, it looks like we have, is it, no, it's the US. Yeah, it's the US. Driving right. It's quite dry. I don't see any mountains in any direction, which leads me to believe that we could be in Texas, Oklahoma. We have a yellow plate there, which kind of makes me think, where are the yellow plates? I want to say New Mexico then. Well, let's just go like near Albuquerque. I think they have yellow plates in New Mexico. I'm not really sure. And yeah, we were in New Mexico. We got the right state. It was just in the corner. And yeah, yellow plates. That's okay, Garrick. Round 5, 1.5x. This will all be over soon. Applebee's. Okay, not the same Applebee's as the European Applebee's. Okay, and where does the European Applebee's? So it's in England. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Just gonna go near sort of center of the southern portion. And it was a little north, that's okay. We both pretty much had the same guess. I was a little bit closer. So just gonna do 100 damage. Move on to double damage round 6. Alright. And back in Europe again, I believe. This could be Austria, this could be Slovenia, this could be Czechia. I don't have a read on the Poles or the signs. Also, I don't think, are we low cam? I don't think so. But yeah, maybe I'll hedge in like southern Austria in case it's like Slovenia or Croatia. It was actually in France. We both had the same idea. He went in Slovenia as well. It's a wash. And 2.5x damage round 7. Okay, so we have Kenya. I mean, this might be closer to... I'm just gonna go like Nakuru, I think. Yeah. Nakuru was good. And that will be game. Good game. Okay. So we got a comeback victory there. Didn't think we were down that much. We got a 5-win streak, which is great. And that pushes us to 954. And towards our next game, which will start now. Alright, we have our next opponents, and we'll wave at them and get started. Okay, looks like we have Europe. Now with these double white lines, that's going to put us in Sweden. And I'm just going to go sort of near Stockholm. Okay, it was a little bit south. We got the right side of it. We'll take the first bit of damage to the tune of about 400 as we move on to round 2. Let's see what this round brings us. Okay, so it looks like we have Russia. Russia, Ukraine. I have a somewhat Baltic vibe here, but I don't think this is going to push me too far east. I kind of like just sort of sticking in this pocket here. Okay, and opponent has a nice guess. That was a nice guess. I'll give them props for that. Nice guess. And we got round 3 coming up. Okay, so looks like it's going to be Czechia or Slovakia. I think it's Czechia in this case. I'm just going to go maybe sort of halfway between Prague and Brno. And it ends up just being north of Prague. So both in the same neck of the woods here. They're a little bit closer. That's okay. And round 4. Last round before multis begin. All right. We have a Rancho Rodriguez here. Front plate is somewhat unrecognizable. We do have a what looks like a Chilean pole here. But I'm a little bit unsure. Yeah, I think this makes sense. Copyright checks out too. So where in Chile would we find snow caps plus dry? It's probably going to be... I don't know if it's going to be near here or not, or if it's going to be further south. I think just... yeah, maybe just going near Santiago makes sense. And it was a little bit north. But only a couple hundred kilometers, so before multis begin, we don't take too much damage, which is nice. And here we go, round 5, 1.5 times damage multiplier. And we're back in Europe, and potentially, we might not be. I think we are. It looks like we're driving left, so this is UK. Leeds, there we go. Okay, they were just right on it. It's fine. They saw that sign before I did, but it's okay. It won't cost me that much. Round 6, double damage. Okay, so it looks like Turkey, I think. Maybe, maybe not. The bollards, yeah, it is Turkey. And, no, I'm not entirely sure. I'm just going to go here. Okay, opponent has a nice guess there. They're quite a bit closer, but we'll take 1,500 damage. Opponent's pretty strong. They're slightly higher rated than we are, but I think we're on par. 2.5x round 7. And we're in India. And what is this truck? This truck is interesting. This landscape is also interesting. Looks north. I think I have to go for like Uttarakhand here. I think that's probably a fine guess. Nope, Chhattisgarh, and we're taking another whack of damage here. Oh man, they just went Madhya Pradesh. Triple damage, round 8. Saw some pretty big hills in the background, that's why I went up there. Yeah, it just looks like Hong Kong, I think. We got some mountains there to the southwest. What side of the road are we driving on? Okay, the same side as Hong Kong does. I don't think this is Macau, but I don't know. I'll go here. Center of the city. Hopefully this isn't somewhere else like Macau, but I guess we're going to find out. Oh, it was Macau. And that should do it. No, it doesn't. Excellent. It's only 6 kilometers. It looks farther. 3.5 times damage, round 9. And we're in a tough spot. Okay, so... yeah, South Africa, it looks like. I think. Yeah, it just has to be, right? Okay, it was a lot farther south, but we both had the same guess. Quadruple damage, round 10. Okay. Looks like Canada, the US. Probably the US here, but the camera quality doesn't really... 905? Is that Ontario? Okay, no, it wasn't, but we got a nice northern guess. Opponent takes a bunch of damage. 4.5x, round 11. Okay, looks like we're in Malaysia here. And, yeah. Could be Sarawak. I'm going to go for it. Unless it's Bhutan. I don't think it is. Nice. It was Sabah. I think that's going to do it damage-wise. GG's. Okay, good. Oof. That was a little bit dicey there, but we did pull off a victory, which is great, moving our winning streak up to 6 and our rating up to 971. All right, let's move into the next game. Just while we wait for our opponent, if you are enjoying the content, please leave a like if you do in fact like the content, and I do appreciate that. And we have our next opponent here. We'll wave, and we get into round 1 coming up. Okay. All right. Topsoil. Looking potentially Canadian. I don't know what that means. Let's see. 2 for 349. Those sound like... is that 702? 1704. Yeah, I'm thinking it looks west. I can't quite tell. Wrong way. That red sign. God, I just want to say it's like Manitoba, but I just don't know. Ah, okay. It was actually in the US. I was totally just blanking there. I just could not figure it out. They also thought it was Canada. Okay, round 2. Okay. Getting some Denmark vibes. Also some, yeah, I don't know. Where? This looks Baltic. T, this is Finland. I'm just going to go down south. Although this could be really far north. But I'm not really sure. I just don't know. It looks coastal almost. Nice. Okay, good. It was coastal and it was south. That's great. Do a nice little bit of damage there in round 2. Saw the road sign that said TIE at the end, which is a Finnish suffix for those of you who don't know. Okay, so yeah, it's Brazil. And it's pretty flat and it's somewhat... This is actually not an easy round. Because I want to say this is like Goiás, Sao Paulo. This could be down here though. I'm just going to go here. Okay. We got a little closer. Well, I should have blocked on Goiás because that would have been an absolute banger of a guess, but that's okay. I got scared. Round 4. All right. So, yeah, we have Cyrillic and Solista. I just don't know. Just gonna go Serbia. Yeah, it was Bulgaria. Opponent also in Serbia. We got a little bit of damage on them. 1.5x round 5. Okay, looks like we have Philippines. Potentially, yeah, looks like the Philippines. Yeah, those are Filipino dollars, I think. You know, I don't know about those tuk-tuks. I honestly don't know. I don't know if they're south or not, but I'm going to go like Panay. And that's sort of hedging a bit. Okay, it was actually Palawan, and we're slightly closer. Okay. They had the similar hedge to us, and we move on to double damage round 6. Okay, and this is just going to be Panama, I think. Oh, it was Senegal. My goodness. GG. That was tough. It did pass my mind. I just like, the landscape just looks so different than what I was used to, but those are the kind of rounds that sometimes throw you off. But we lost our streak. That's okay. We didn't lose that much rating because we had a player that was higher rated than we were. And we move on to the next round. We say hi to our opponents. And let's begin. And this looks like the Philippines. What's this? No, this is not the Philippines. This is Cambodia. They don't see the language. They might go Philippines too. Yeah, they went Thailand. Okay. or Viente. I think they hedged for Lao. But we got it. We got it. If you're troubled whether it's Lao or Cambodia, look for yellow plates. Laos has yellow plates. This is Japan. I don't have a region guess for this, but I think I just go near Tokyo Prefecture. It's probably a little bit north. No, it was actually, okay, near Osaka. All right, take a little bit of damage. Opponent did hedge south. Round 3. Okay. We could be in Thailand, which we are, and quite a lot of palms. I think I just go Suratani here. Let's go. It was Peninsula. And opponent gets 2200 damage, which is great. Round 4. Okay, driving left. Could be Malaysia, Boateng Kuala. Yep, Malaysia sounds good. Although we have these. Where's Boateng? Boateng is somewhere findable. Where was Boateng again? Boateng, yeah. I think that's it. Just gonna go here. Coastal Boateng, Kuala Boateng. I think that's what that means. And we got it. Let's go. That was a nice guess. Indonesia, of all places, too. Tough place to nail a town, but we got it. I remembered the place name and roughly where it was, and we found it. It's the name of the game sometimes, especially in a country which has a lot of, Indonesia's a difficult country to region guess, even on the best of days, and I'm happy we were able to pull it off there quickly. Remember that town. GG's.